How do your teams define what falls under product marketing versus customer education?
I've kind of started to build customer ed from the ground up. So when I first joined Sprout, I joined as a tech writer. That's where my background is in technical writing. And at that point in time, product marketing owned all of our release notes. They owned all of the beta guides, and they were writing a lot of the how-to product content. So I was like, do y'all want to be doing that? Does that feel like a good use of your time? And they're like, I mean, it's part of the job, but I don't think that it needs to be. So having those discussions with them and kind of understanding, like, what are your goals with this? Do you feel like this fits into your product marketing functions and, things that you would normally do? I think having us like sit down and we kind of whiteboarded things out to say who should have ownership here, who needs to have ownership here. And we shifted that purview. So I took on release notes and getting those into the help center, was supporting articles, again, getting baked into that beta guide process. So the way that we at least have it divided up at Sprout is that our product marketing team, they are the ones that work even more closely with product than I do, but they're the ones that determine through all of the market research that they do, what kind of tier release is this? What is the size of the impact? They put together these really great message maps that we have with internal messaging, external messaging, how we're going to talk about this, elevator pitches. I mean, really go the mile for us to all understand, here's the message that we're going to go to market with, and this is how it's going to be done. So they kind of run with all of that. Where customer ed comes in is I take that content, those message maps are like my North Star in addition to what I get from product, but I take those message maps and make sure that I'm incorporating that go-to-market messaging and what I'm putting together, again, with a little bit of a different lens, but making sure that we're speaking the same language so that customer journey experience, regardless if you are prospect, current customer, however you're being marketed to about our product, I want you to feel the same way when you come to the education resources, that nothing's a surprise or like, oh, wait, to Nick's point, like wording's a little bit different here. Or I'm talking about this one way and it was talked about differently when it was, when I first found out about the product. So I find that alignment with them through using those message maps. And then product marketing, I would say 99% of the time reviews the content that I put together to say, oh, yep, cool, we're aligned here on messaging. How would you feel about tweaking this? We might have some back and forth, but I think at the end of the day, having that partnership between the two of us and knowing that actually educating the customer on how to use something and what the benefits are, more so of here's how this is going to make your life easier, not so much here's your 1 to 10 steps on how to do this. That's kind of where we've drawn the line of they own how we're going to talk about something externally and internally for that matter. And then I own how we're going to educate around those messages.